I awoke in a simple way, while the early morning light crawled through the curtains as they swayed. It was easy and it was quiet as the birds held a conversation somewhere beyond words.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy. Today's video is a monthly Homemaking to the Rescue collaboration video that I host each month along with my sweet friend Jessica Myros. And so since this is a collaboration, I will be sure to have the playlist linked in my description box below for even more homemaking motivation and inspiration for your day. But today I'm here in my kitchen. I need to get some deep cleaning done. This is stuff that I probably should do more often than once a year, but I'm pretty sure I only do this once a year, like underneath my refrigerator, in my oven. Yeah, I just need to get all the deep cleaning done in this space today. I've been putting it off for way too long. Let me know how often you clean these spaces in your home, because yeah, like I said, I feel like I should do it more often. But without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, I have to say that under my fridge wasn't quite as dirty as I was expecting it to be, but I had forgotten that we had to have our refrigerator repaired a few months ago. And so when it got repaired, I went ahead and cleaned underneath the refrigerator because I was cleaning the vent in the back to see if that would repair it itself, but that's a whole nother story. It did not repair it. We did have to call a repair guy. But anyway, that is why it doesn't look quite as bad as I was expecting.
Are you afraid of what we've done? Are you choking in your waking up? I feel in the decay are coming undone as you create a parade of living lungs, filling up with a new love for the vivid day, a stirring of doubts for the love of faith. Her voice for living among us, giving us killing among us, felt the joy for living become a giving us soul beginning to come. Heard a voice for living among us, giving among us, killing among us, felt the joy for living become a giving us soul.
I did also decide to go ahead and clean the exterior of the refrigerator while I had it pulled out a bit, and so that is what I'm doing next.
Are you in place for burning tongues, a future for our choking young? You cultivate and swallow the flood that remains. Her voice for living among us, giving among us, killing among us, felt the joy for living become a giving us all beginning to come. Her voice for living among us, giving among us, killing among us, felt the joy.
If you're new to my channel, and particularly if you're coming over from one of the other ladies' channels, welcome and thank you for taking the time to watch my video today. I do post videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and on Thursday I actually do a series called Thoughtful Thursday where I share my thoughts on a certain topic, whatever topic I'm feeling that week in the voiceover. So if you are enjoying this video, or if any of that sounds interesting to you, I hope that you might consider subscribing to my channel. Also, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this is a collaboration and it is hosted by myself and my friend Jessica Myros. And I believe I forgot to mention that I will link her channel in the description box below if you want to go check out her content. I absolutely love her content. It is so motivational and inspirational. She is such a fun personality with a lot of inspiration. Next up, I'm going to be cleaning the vent screens above my stove. I like to do this at least once a year. Honestly, I know that I should do it more frequently because they definitely did not get perfectly clean in the end, and I wonder if I was more diligent about cleaning them, if they would not look this way in the end. But all I do is soak them in really hot, like as hot as my faucet will get the water in my sink, and then I put some Dawn dish soap in there, and then I'm also going to be adding some baking soda as well, kind of like as a abrasive agent, I guess you could say, but I end up doing this twice just because the water looked so bad after the first time. But let me know down in the comments how often you clean these vent screens. Actually, let me know how often you clean all of these spaces that I'm working on today. And while the vent screens soak in that hot water, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my oven. Y'all, this was a bear to clean. You will see the process in just a minute here. But I do like to first use the vacuum cleaner just to get all of the loose debris up before I use the oven cleaner. And I've been thinking about ditching this oven off that I use because it is very very strong smelling chemical product. And I would like to transition to more all natural products and potentially even making my own cleaners. But I had some left in this can, and after I used it, I realized like how easy it is to use. Oh, excuse me, it's called Easy Off, not Oven Off, and it's easy to use. So I'm not sure if I will end up ditching it, but that is what I used on this day. I did let it sit for a few minutes on the oven before I wiped this off. I obviously just didn't film, just me sitting and waiting for a few minutes. But that is what the instructions were on the can, to let it sit for 3 minutes before wiping it off. But y'all, I was so amazed at just how dirty this oven was. I honestly do think it's probably been about a year since I cleaned it. And once again, I probably should clean it more often than once a year. But like I said, this Easy Off product definitely works very well. It's obviously filled with chemicals. I could smell it. I was inhaling it a little bit and coughing. So yeah, like I mentioned, it's not ideal, but it definitely works really, really well. Also, I will say, just in case you're curious, we do have 2 ovens. We have a top and a bottom oven, but the top oven is currently not working, and so we just don't use it. So that is why I'm only cleaning the bottom oven.
Concentration of pure air on my lungs. You said I'm breaking, my bridges are blazing, that I forgot everyone I lean on. This weight is fading with the liberation. Still out on where I come from.
Y'all, cleaning this door was an absolute bear. I did a second round of Easy Off and then used this scrubber pad to try to remove some of the debris. It still was not working, still very stuck on. And so then I tried to use some baking soda with some vinegar sprayed on, and that also did not work. So I went back to the Easy Off. It was really rough. In the end, it was not perfect, but it certainly was better than it was before I started the entire process. And now I'm back dealing with the vent screens again, and here I'm just showing you how terrible this water looked, and that is why I decided to do another round of soaking on these vent screens. Next up, I'm going to be working on cleaning the dishwasher filter. And again, I could probably stand to do this more frequently. I do think it's probably been about a year since I've done this as well. Honestly, I think all of these things should be done at least a couple of times a year. But anyway, at least I'm getting it done here. Tongues and where we came from, standing out strong. But I was too young, I was dreaming life away. And now here I am back again, trying to work on this oven door. And this is my last attempt. And like I mentioned, it was not perfect in the end, but it was definitely better than when I started. And really, that's all we can ask of ourselves. Am I right? I was too young, I was living separated. The last thing I like to do when I'm cleaning out my oven is to just take an all-purpose cleaner and do a once over in the end, just to make sure there's no residual chemicals from the Easy Off product.
But I became changed from the things that I could see there. Saw a room full of sons and daughters unloved, reaching out for someone to come pick them up. But I was too young, they could have grown up next to me then. Felt the wind in the trees above, chains around feet, but I could not breathe. With all of the hurt that was buried like a seed there. We saw a hideous frame for a girl with a name, and in that moment we sang, "You are a pearl." And I became changed, I could look her in the face now.
Well, friends, that is all I have for you in today's video. I hope this gave you some motivation or some ideas of places that you could clean in your house today or that you'll want to put on your to-do list. And don't forget, this is a collaboration, a homemaking collaboration, and I will be sure to link the playlist down in my description box below. But thank you so much for watching my video until the end, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye!